Hi guys, this is Poncho Player 202 and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be reviewing the Skoda Octavia VRs in its most recent form, as it is due for a replacement next year. We are in the Yorkshire countryside filming today's video. So yeah, I hope you enjoy my review, and we're going to see whether this is the best budget hot hatch on the market for 2019. So first guys, we're going to be talking about the styling upgrades you get on the VRS over the normal Octavia. And as you know, the normal Octavia is quite a basic car, a budget family car for anyone that wants a spacious, family friendly and economical car to drive. The VRS is much more equipped than the normal version, and you get numerous styling upgrades over the normal car. So you get LED matrix, daytime running lights, obviously the VRS badging, you get a more sporty front bumper over here. If we go around to the side of the car, we have 18-inch alloy wheels in place of the normal 16-inch alloy wheels with upgraded brakes, as you can see in there. Coming down the side of the car, tinted windows all the way down. This is a special edition colour, by the way. It's I can't remember what they call it. It's something grey. It's a special edition. So coming down the side of the car, it's quite sleek, and then you'll see some differences as we come to the back of the car. This car is front wheel drive, and as we come to the back of the car here, again it's very sporty. You've got these exhaust tips here, sporty lights, obviously you've got your VRS badging down there, a spoiler, although the spoiler doesn't really do anything, but it's there for the looks. Now this car's fitted with rear parking sensors. The only bad thing about this car's styling is these exhaust tips are completely fake. As you can see, if I try and get you guys down in there, the actual exhaust tips are under there. So let's move into the front of the car and talk about the smart features that it has. So guys, as I said earlier, we are in the South Yorkshire countryside in today's filming location, which isn't my usual spot, and you've got the usual suspects over here: Fiesta, Golf, Focus, and a transit van, of course, for England. And then we have the Skoda Octavia VRS, looking very nice over here. So let's see what it has in store for the interior. The interior of the Skoda Octavia VRS also has some upgrades over the standard car, including VRS badging here, VRS badging here, red stitching down the seats, red stitching on the steering wheel. It's also finished in Napa leather. So let's talk about the system, as that dominates the touchscreen pretty much. It's quite easy to use, quite responsive. You can zoom in and out, set destinations, or if you don't like that, you can connect it to a device: Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, or MirrorLink. Obviously you've got your media, your radio, all the standard features that this can do. But yeah, overall it's one of the best systems in the class. You have lots of functionality. This is your little zoom button here. You can really zoom in and out on the touchscreen, and yeah, it's one of the best in the class. I'd recommend it for anyone. There's nothing that really beats a VW Group system, especially the latest version of it like this. This car, 6-speed manual gearbox, and I'll talk about the engine this car has in a minute and what other options you can get. In terms of storage, look, the door bins are massive. I've already got 2 bottles in there, 3 bottles in the door bins. That's going to be a record. They're also finished in some nice fabric coating. In terms of materials, they're not the best, but although here you have nice squishy leather plastics up on the dash here. Your door cards are quite scratchy though, that's the only thing I'll say. But then these little ambient lighting strips here, they light up. I've got in green at the moment, and these nice sporty grab handles there to unlock the car. And yeah, oh yeah, show you the glove box as well. You have a cooled glove box. Sorry about the lighting here, guys. Cooled glove box. You don't have much of a digital display, just a little digital display in here. Got your sporty dials and everything. I'll probably show some shots of the car moving after the main review. But yeah, you got nice big space under here. Nice big cup holders. Fit a bottle in there. More storage space under here. I mean, there's loads of storage space. USB input. 12-volt socket under there. And yeah, you obviously got these nice sports seats. You've got loads of adjustment. Let's go forward if you're really short, or if you've got really long legs like me, you can go back. There's also lumbar support for people who like to feel a little more supported in their seats. You've got, 6 airbags I think you've got in this car, one of the safest cars in the class. So yeah, I think that's all. Yeah, we got one more little storage place under here for your sunglasses. But yeah, I think that's all for the interior of the VRS, and it hates focusing inside. But yeah, I think that's it. So let's move on to engine options and specs for this car. Engine options for the VRS include a 2-litre petrol engines and a 2-litre diesel engine. In this particular car, we have the 2-litre 184 brake horsepower diesel engine. See, as I said, this one has 184 brake horsepower, 0 to 60 in 7.7 seconds. And 144 maxed out speed, which is more than enough for the UK, because you never get above 80 really, or 90 max. This is the entry level car, although you can get a 2-litre turbo petrol engine with 0 to 60 in 6.5 seconds with 245 brake horsepower. I can hit 155 miles an hour. But this car in particular does quite high mileage. It's a 2018, it's got 30,000 on the clock already. So the diesel is definitely more effective for the uses that this car has. So yeah, that was specs and engine options. In terms of specs, you can go higher. This is the base model, but it has more than enough kit that the average person would need, and definitely more than enough shove from this diesel engine, as I might demonstrate at the end of the video with some cool driving shots. So let's move into the rear of the interior. Just as we enter the rear of the Octavia VRS, you can see a bit better there, the ambient lighting LED strips. You've got them in lime green at the moment. So let's step in to the rear of the Octavia. So as you can't see because I don't show my face in videos, but as you see my legs, there's tons of leg room, lots of room to put your feet under the seat. I mean, anyone can get comfy in here. You've got an armrest, enough for 3 small cups, although the middle one is pretty useless, it doesn't really do much. Yeah, you've got stuff there, a little storage thing over there for, I don't know, probably some change or something. Obviously you've got the armrest, I'll put that back up. There is more than enough room for a child seat here. It's very easy to fit. You've got Isofix mounting points here that pop out like that, and that kind of hurt. Again, you got VRS on my seats, and although I can't show you because I don't show my face, headroom, you've got more than enough. I've got about that much room for headroom, and I'm 5'10", so even though I'm 14, I'm above the average height of an adult. Obviously you've got your vents, electric windows is here, and yeah, again you can see the shape of these sports seats in front. Lights, I don't think there's much else to show you in the rear of the car, but yeah, the Octavia is one of the biggest cars in the class, so if you've got a big family, then I would definitely recommend it. So let's move on to the boot, which happens to be a rather ample size as well. So the boot is biggest in the class with the Octavia. As you can see, it's got a bunch of stuff in it already, but it's very big, something like 645, don't quote me on that, but I think from memory it's about 645 litres, by far the biggest in class. And as Skoda, their tagline is simply clever. So you have these handy tie down hooks for shopping bags here, more hooks like this, handy little storage areas, 12-volt socket, and my hand's in the way for that, but it's there. Again, more tie down hooks, and if you want to fold down the rear seats, your little handle is just here, and the rear seat goes down like that. You also have lots of room for through loading here. Just take it off. Lots of room for loading stuff through the boot. There we go. So yeah, it's a very practical boot, and if you didn't have the boot floor, you'd have even more space. But yeah, very practical, very big on paper, and again, the best boot in the class. So I think we're going to round up our review on this car, and I'm going to talk about my verdict. Guys, just got a little shot of it coming down. See the beast, as we call it. That's our nickname for it. And there we are. So let's talk about my verdict of the car. So guys, what is my verdict on the new Skoda Octavia VRs? Well, I think it's a very practical family hot hatch, and it really doesn't cost that much. I believe the starting price is 28,000 for this car, which is very good value next to rivals such as the Golf GTI and the Audi RS3 Saloon. It is very spacious, very economical, and you can get decent performance out of it, and of course it looks great. So with that, I'm going to give it an excellent rating, and I think it'll be a great family car for anyone that wants a bit of added style. So the last thing on this video is to hear the okay noise it makes when you floor it. Go. So we're switching on VRS mode now, guys, and I won't talk so you can hear the noise. See that rev counter? Up to 4,500 revs was that? And there we go. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, share. Like if you want to see more reviews like this, and I'll see you in the next one.